My sister just had her pay cut from $25 per hour to $15 per hour after voicing her opinion in a meeting 1 week ago when asked in said meeting about why employee retention was so low and what could be possible solutions. I'm not sure if I can say the company name, but this is in NC. My sister was a part of a staff meeting last Monday with a company she's been with over 11 years. In that meeting they asked everyone to chime in on ideas why they have such a hard time keeping salespeople, to which my sister responded that they have been getting paid $13 an hour and that pay rate hasn't changed in over 10 years, so perhaps paying people more would make them want to stay. After the meeting her manager and the vice president were asked to stay behind by the president. Then after leaving the boardroom, they went out to her manager's car and sat in there for a while talking in private. Fast forward to yesterday at 1 p.m. After scrambling around all day, her manager told her that the role that she's been filling for the last 18 months is now getting outsourced and the only thing they could offer her is another position paying $15 per hour, down from $25. Is this legal in NC? Are there any steps she can take? Edit. Thank you for all the replies and information, I've learned a lot. Including that NC sucks with unemployment benefits and about constructive dismissal, which is what this seems to be. So that being said, I read this link and believe this is the best course of action in conjunction with finding new employment. Cheers to everyone who chimed in. There are plenty of steps she can take. 1. Under the NLRA, she is free to discuss her new pay situation with her coworkers, to help with employee retention. If she is further retaliated against for discussing pay, she would absolutely have an NLRA complaint for unlawful dismissal and/or retaliation. 2. She can file for unemployment, either with the argument she was fired, her role no longer exists, or that she has been constructively dismissed, due to the very large pay cut. 3. She can review her non-compete and non-solicitation agreements that she has signed. She may wish to take them to an employment lawyer to see if they are enforceable. NC disfavors them and will strike them if they are overly broad in time, location, and scope. 4. She can start looking for a new job. Furnet. I'm not a lawyer, but your sister was fired and offered a new lower salary role. They may not have worded it that way, but that's what happened. Considering she was fired, she definitely qualifies for unemployment. She should file for unemployment and start job hunting. Edit. As Bughunter noted, constructive dismissal is the correct term for this. Note: even if the company says she was not fired, a 40% pay drop is constructive dismissal anyway. Ask them to send an email or a letter about the request so you can have proper evidence to support. This is a common tactic for companies to reduce their unemployment liabilities. If a company is paying a person $15 per hour, they are likely to be eligible for the max unemployment benefits in NC, $350 per week. However, if that same person accepts a position paying $10 per hour, the unemployment liability would be decreased proportionally. Unemployment insurance for companies is often based on the number of employees who have collected and the amount they were collecting, meaning if the company is able to reduce a fired employee's payout, they would see lower insurance premiums. I'm not saying that is what is happening here, only that it is common practice to do just this. This situation could be as simple as trying to get her to quit, based on the drastic decrease in pay, and not file for unemployment. If she simply does not accept the pay decrease and does not quit, then they would either fire her, allowing her to collect unemployment, or continue to pay her current wage. Simply not having her scheduled to work any hours, or reduced hours, is equivalent to firing her.